All right, y'all. Game's over.
Come on, set it up, E.
You know, the obscure Instagram posts are done.
Take your time.
The clothes are ironed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
The shoes are fresh.
Come on.
Just like the socks and drawers.
Come on.
Everybody's ready for an evening with Silph Sonic, and we have Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars.
Let's go.
What's going on, baby?
Look like money.
Listen, I gotta be honest. There was a lot of people that wanted this sit down. And very rarely do I say, yo, check this out, fam. This is mine.
Right.
This is one of those. I'm doing this.
That's right.
Man, thank you.
I went out and got a stylist. I bought some new clothes. You know what I'm saying? I had to
Put
be
together well today.
You know what I'm saying? We had to have the whole look, the whole energy.
Yeah.
Now this room is special.
Yeah.
Tell us why, Bruno.
This is me and Andy. We shot Leave the Door Open in this room. This is our first video together. We're both nervous because we had this special song. We didn't want to mess it up with the visuals, which could easily happen. And the night before, we were trying to figure out what we were going to do, right?
Yeah.
And we were like, we just got to sit our down and sing the song.
We had dance routines and all that.
We were thinking, yeah.
Turns out we should never stand up.
No.
Right, because that video's perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I think, it caught the essence of me and Andy in the studio.
Right.
In a fantasy world of like, if we could take it in one take like that, hopefully that's what it would look like.
This entire project is, and I'm glad you said fantasy world, because for me as a fan of both of you, independently as artists, the moment I saw the graphic of your two faces together, I was I was ecstatic for you and for you. Cause I'm just now getting to know you, Bruno, but I've known you for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But your trajectories, where it's meeting now is almost perfect for music. Because, Anderson, you come from the underground scene, connecting and collaborating with so many people. Bruno, you come from this immaculate songwriting super hit world that you've existed in, and y'all have come together and created this necessary moment in music, right? And the reason I say that is because we're living in a time right now where it's almost as if, you're not supposed to be playing live instruments or something, or you're not supposed to be creating an aesthetic that is Black music and family and party and, all of the things that we're getting on this album. Bruno, is that what you mean when you said for Leave the Door Open video, we don't want to mess this up? Because it's such an important piece of work.
Yeah, and, for multiple reasons, we don't want to mess it up. I don't think Andy and his career wants to mess anything up.
We need this to work.
We needed it to work.
A lot of money spent, budget's blown, Jack.
We just wanted it to feel special.
Right.
And instead of trying to get too cute with a concept, it's like, man, what's more special than Anderson .Paak behind a drum set singing a song?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And me having his back when it's my turn.
Yeah.
Right.
And the band moving in the same direction. And it's like a musician's dream, being in a studio and record a song like that.
Anderson, you've been making soulful, amazing records for a long time. Talk about this moment, though, making these 9 moments on this project.
It was big for me. I was just trying to just take it all in, just live in the moment. Being in the studio with them, it's like I collabed with everybody, I don't know, not one person, old, young, that everybody on my checklist I've already checked, and I've done all kinds of stuff, and had records that got Grammys and stuff, but there's always a place that an artist wants to go, and I wanted to go straight to the top, Jack. And there's a cheat code, you know what I'm saying? And everybody told me there's one cheat code is linking up with this dude. So they get Bruno on your side. And it's just dope. It couldn't happen unless it was organic and natural. And every day we get in the studio, it was a blast. It was just jokes. Some days we didn't even make no music. We just laugh all day, talk shit. And gamble.
So that's why this shit took so long.
Yeah. We was having too much fun, man.
Yeah.
And I tell him all the time, it's I got a lot of trust in him, and that felt good too. I felt like a large part of my career. I've done collabs and everything, but it felt good to be able to trust the dude to be like, nah, do it, try it like this. Great vocal producer, one of the greatest vocalists I've ever worked with, and just, you know, pushing me to a different level. And
Thanks, Andy.
I'm glad you're saying that, because I don't think people know. I mean, they know Bruno as a songwriter and obviously an amazing performer and, you know, an amazing vocalist, but you just said vocal producer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Tell me more about that.
Well, he likes to push me to my limit until he hears something pop. I had to stop smoking. And I'll probably never be the same after this. I'm hitting a lot of notes that I shouldn't be hitting. We didn't think we was going to have to pull this off live because it was a pandemic. But we got through it, and when I hear it, I'm just like, damn. Like,
and Andy being humble, you know, because there are definitely moments in the studio where he was pushing me to, and I think that's what a good collaboration is, all right, I'm gonna push you to, you know, do something you've never done before, and you got to do the same.
Right.
And Andy was, you know, telling me, try this note, and I think that's why, you know, we didn't plan it like that. It was just organic. It felt organic. That's why the video was supposed to be organic. Everything that fell into place happened naturally. And, you know, it wasn't like a record label plan or thought, oh, we're going to hit this lick if we do this song. It was just like, yo, this is too fun. This is honest. Like, we want to be here and record this stuff and write this stuff. Let's just keep going.
Like many things that are, I guess, it's weird to call this outside the box for me, right? Because for me, this is essential music, right? Like this stylistically, you know, shout out to the stylistics, but stylistically, you know, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes and that Philly sound and that soul, you know, there's so much in here that you guys pulled from and that you've always pulled from as artists. But was there any hesitation from anyone, you know, as you guys were like, yo, this is where we're going? You know, because I'm sure everybody acts like they're on the page right now, right? Because the click-clacking is working and everybody's having a good time. But I'm sure when they first heard some of the sonics and the places you were going, since it's unlike other things that are going on, was there any hesitation around you? Was there anybody that doubted?
Yeah, leave the door open. You know, they didn't know. You know, radio, yes, you're in the business of radio. We want to up-tempo, give the kids something to dance to. You know, this TikTok thing's blowing up.
Yeah, no.
You know, and me and Andy come from this school of performing and playing live instruments, and all the groups you've mentioned with the orchestras and harmonies and stuff. You know, when we wrote that song, it was one of those songs, it's like, damn, I can't believe we're a part of this. And we don't know what it's gonna do. We don't care that it's a ballad or a mid or whatever you want to call it. To us, this just feels right, and it's important to us. So no matter what, if it did what it did and hit #1 or it didn't, me and Andy both know that was the best we could do, and we were cool with that.